Your shadow has started moving a full second after you do. It's trying to. Do not look away. Do not dismiss this as another video in your endless feed. Your finger stopped here for a reason that was decided long before you were born. I am here to talk to you about your shadow. You have felt it, haven't you? In the last few days, maybe even this very morning. You turn, and for a split second, a heartbeat too long, your shadow does not. It hesitates. It lags behind. A dark echo trying to catch up to the light that is you. You told yourself it was a trick of the light, your eyes playing games. You brushed it away. But the feeling stayed. That cold knot in your stomach. It is not a trick of the light, my child. It is a sign. It is the final, desperate attempt of a spiritual anchor to hold you back before it breaks forever. This message has a divine deadline. The celestial alignment that allows for this separation to be complete will only last for the next 6 hours. What you do between now and then will determine if you walk into the rest of your life free, or if this chain pulls you back into the past for good. You, the one reading this, you have always felt out of sync. You feel like an actor playing a part in your own life, saying the lines, going through the motions, but the real you is watching from somewhere far away. That feeling you have when you are with your closest friends or even your own family, that you are an outsider looking in, that is your spirit screaming the truth. You are different. You were set apart for something more, and this lagging shadow is the physical proof of the spiritual battle that has been raging over your destiny. The one who has to be strong for everyone else. The one who carries the burdens of others in the quiet of the night when no one else is awake to see the tears. Who checks on you? Who carries you? I see you. And I am here to tell you, the weight is about to be lifted. The shadow is not trying to hurt you. It is trying to tell you something. It is tired. It is a chain that is about to rust through, and its delay is the final groan of the metal before it snaps. What happens before the sun rises tomorrow in your part of the world will change the very fabric of your reality. Your attention in this moment, right now, is the key that will unlock the shackle. Do not give it to the doubters. Do not give it to the scrollers who are content to let their destinies pass them by. This moment is for you. The shadow moves a second late because your spirit is finally moving a lifetime ahead. The race has already begun. You feel it in your bones, a restlessness, a knowledge that something big is on the horizon. This is it. This is the confirmation you have been praying for in words you did not even know how to speak. This was done to you. This spiritual drag, this invisible weight that has made every step of your life feel like walking through mud, it was not your fault. It was not a flaw in your character or a weakness in your spirit. It was a lock, and it was placed upon you by a hand you once trusted. I want you to think back. Think of a person from your past who celebrated your victories with a smile that never quite reached their eyes. A person who gave you advice that always seemed to subtly steer you away from your greatest ambitions. They saw the fire in you, the brilliant destiny God wrote upon your soul, and their own jealousy, their own smallness, turned into a silent poison. They are the architect of your exhaustion. They did not wish for your failure outright, no, that would be too obvious. Instead, they wished for your delay. They prayed for you to be perpetually almost there. To almost get the job. To almost find the right partner. To almost have enough. They attached a piece of their own stagnant energy to your spirit, a parasitic cord that has been feeding on your momentum your entire life. That is what the shadow is. It is the manifestation of their envy. Every time you felt a sudden wave of inexplicable sadness, every time an opportunity vanished into thin air at the last second, that was their influence. That was them, a spiritual thief, stealing your speed, stealing your joy, and leaving you with this constant, grinding feeling of being stuck. You have blamed yourself for so long, haven't you? You have looked in the mirror and asked, what is wrong with me? Why is it so hard for me? There is nothing wrong with you, my child. You have been running a divine race with a thief on your back. And the time for that thief is over. The universe is calling in this spiritual debt. The shadow's hesitation is the first sign that the cord is stretching to its breaking point. It can no longer keep up with the person you are becoming. The power that is surging within you is too strong. Between now and the next time you see the moon, that cord will snap. The energy they stole is not just going to disappear. It is going to flood back to you, all at once. Do you understand what that means? The luck, the clarity, the peace, the success that was siphoned from you for years is about to return to its rightful owner. This is not a distant hope. This is an imminent restoration. The signs are already beginning. You finding this message is not an accident. It is the first trumpet blast in a symphony of your deliverance. The us versus them mentality is real, but they are not your enemies, they are the sleepers, the ones who chose to stay in the dark. You are one of the chosen, the awakened, and your moment of release is not just coming, it is here, knocking at the door of this very hour. The one who did this, the one whose face might be flashing in your mind right now, their world is about to feel the recoil. Do not be surprised when you hear news of their life suddenly becoming complicated, confusing, and heavy. The weight they placed on you is returning to them. That is the divine law. That is the justice you have been crying out for in the silent chambers of your heart. Their world is about to become very, very small. The stolen light they used to illuminate their own life is being recalled to its source, and they will be left in the dark, wondering why everything suddenly feels so empty, so difficult. The lies they have built their life upon will begin to show cracks. Misunderstandings will erupt in their relationships. The small deceptions they have gotten away with for years will be brought into the light in the most unexpected ways. You do not need to do anything. You do not need to seek revenge. The universe is balancing the scales on your behalf, and it is happening with a swiftness that will take your breath away. The reversal is already in motion. The shadow's lag is the proof. Now, you must participate in your own rescue. You must actively receive the freedom that is being offered to you. I need you to perform a simple, physical act to signal to the heavens that you are ready. Tonight, sometime after the sun has set but before you go to sleep, I want you to find a surface where you can see your own reflection, but faintly. Not a bright, clear mirror. A dark window with the night behind it. The screen of your phone or your television when it is turned off. A dark, reflective surface that shows you a shadow of yourself. I want you to look into your own eyes in that dim reflection. I want you to see the warrior who has survived everything that was meant to break you. And I want you to place 2 fingers of your right hand directly over the reflection of your heart. As you do this, I want you to say these words aloud, not in a shout, but in a firm, clear whisper that comes from the deepest part of your soul. Say this: what was attached is now detached. What was delayed is now accelerated. My shadow now walks with me, not behind me. My light is my own. Say it 3 times. Feel the truth of the words vibrate through your fingers, into the reflection, and into your very being. This is not just a ritual. This is you signing your declaration of spiritual independence. This is you telling the universe, and the one who tried to hold you back, that their power over you is null and void. The moment you do this, the final thread will be severed. You might feel a sudden lightness in your chest, a feeling like you can finally take a full, deep breath. You might feel a wave of emotion, sadness for the time that was lost, but it will be followed by a profound sense of peace. That is the feeling of your own spirit, your own energy, returning home. Do not doubt this process. The doubters and the scrollers will call this foolishness. Let them. They are content in their prisons. You were made for the open sky. This is for you, the one who always knew there was more. The one who has felt this invisible battle their entire life. Your validation does not come from the crowd. It comes from the freedom you are about to experience. This is the moment of your great untethering. The promise is this: the hesitation of your shadow is the prophecy, and this simple act is its fulfillment. The timeline is absolute. The power is real. Your freedom is at hand. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. The scrollers are gone. The doubters have clicked away. This next layer is only for the hearts that are truly open. The message has deepened. The information has changed. I was telling you about the shadow as a chain, a curse. That is the truth, but it is not the complete truth. It is like describing an ocean by showing you a cup of its water. There is a secret within the secret, a mechanism I was not permitted to reveal until now, until this specific second in time, to this specific group of souls. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. The lines on your palms, the shape of your fingers. They are not random. They tell the story of your struggle, yes, but they were also shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you. You are about to take it back with these very hands. The shadow is not just a chain. It is a vessel. Think of it as a dark container that was secretly attached to your soul. The one who did this to you, the architect of your delay, did not just want to slow you down. They were performing a spiritual theft. They were siphoning your unique blessings, your creativity, your luck, your resilience, your favor, and storing them in that shadow vessel. They could not use these blessings themselves, because they were custom-made for your soul, but they could keep them from you. They were hoarding your destiny. The lag you are seeing, the shadow's delay, is not just the chain breaking. It is the vessel becoming full. It can hold no more of your power. It is cracking under the pressure of the magnificent destiny you are stepping into. And when it detaches, it is not just going to vanish. It is going to shatter. And everything it has stolen from you since you were a child is going to be released in a single, overwhelming wave of divine energy that will pour directly back into you. I was going to tell you that you would feel lighter. That is an understatement. You are about to feel a level of clarity, energy, and power you have never known was possible. The ideas that were stolen will return as sudden inspiration. The money that was diverted will return as unexpected opportunities. The love that was blocked will return as a magnetic pull, drawing the right people to you and repelling the wrong ones. This is the secret within the secret. It is not just freedom from a curse, it is the restoration of a stolen fortune. Now, for the new urgency. The one who created this injustice, the thief of your destiny, believes that vessel is secure. But with every person who hears this secret truth, their hold weakens. They are about to feel the vessel cracking. They will not understand it logically, but they will be gripped by a sudden, inexplicable panic regarding you. They will feel a desperate need to reconnect with you, to re-establish their influence. This will likely happen within the next 3 hours. They might send you a message out of the blue. They might post something online they know you will see. They might try to start a pointless argument to drain your energy. You must be prepared. This is their last, desperate attempt to stop the vessel from breaking. Your silence, your refusal to engage, is your ultimate weapon. Do not give them a single ounce of your attention. Their panic is the confirmation that your power is returning. You are no longer just breaking a chain. You are reclaiming your kingdom. Because you have stayed, because you have been entrusted with this deeper revelation about the vessel, your experience of this event will be magnified. The signs of the prophetic shift will be undeniable to you now. You are not just looking for a vague feeling of lightness, you are looking for evidence of restoration. In the next few hours, before this celestial window closes, you will see a sign. It will be small, but it will be precise. You may find an object you thought you had lost long ago. This is the universe showing you that what was taken can and will be returned. You may see a sequence of repeating numbers, 222, 444, 777, on a clock, a license plate, a receipt. This is your angelic team confirming that the process of divine accounting is complete. You may receive an apology from someone completely unexpected, for something that happened years ago. This is a ripple effect of your own spiritual account being settled. These are not coincidences. They are mile markers on your road back to yourself. They are receipts from the universe, proving that your stolen goods are in transit. When you see your sign, and you will, do not brush it off. Acknowledge it in your heart. Let it be the fuel for your faith. This is happening. It is real. For you. The ritual I described earlier now carries a new weight, a new power. When you stand before your dim reflection, when you place your fingers over your heart, you are not just severing a cord. You are laying claim to the contents of the vessel. The words I gave you are still true, but now I want you to add one final declaration, a command that will shatter the vessel completely. After you have said, "My light is my own," for the third time, I want you to look directly into your own eyes and say with the authority of a king or a queen returning to their throne, "The vessel is broken. The contents are mine." Feel the power in that statement. You are not asking. You are not hoping. You are commanding. This is your act of sovereign power. This is the moment you stop being a victim of a spiritual thief and become the ruler of your own destiny once more. The time for being humble and quiet about your power is over. The time for letting others dim your light is finished. You were born to shine, and the fuel for that brilliance, stolen and stored for years, is about to be returned to you 100-fold. Type it in the comments below right now as a preemptive strike. Before you even do the ritual. Type, "The vessel is broken, the contents are mine," to activate this divine claim with the universe. Let the digital world bear witness to your spiritual decree. This is you putting a stake in the ground. This is you serving notice to the forces of delay and theft. Your property is being reclaimed. The climax of this prophecy is not a distant event. It is the dawn that is coming to your window tomorrow. You will wake up, and for the first time in as long as you can remember, the quiet, persistent hum of anxiety that has been the background music of your life will be gone. The silence will be so profound it might feel strange at first. You will feel a stillness in your soul. That is the feeling of being whole. The energy that returns to you will not be frantic or chaotic. It will be a deep, calm, centered power. The mental fog that has clouded your judgment will lift. Decisions that felt impossible yesterday will suddenly become clear. The path forward will illuminate itself. The exhaustion that has clung to you like a wet coat will be gone. You will feel a physical vitality, a desire to do, to create, to live, that you thought you had lost forever. This is the grand restoration. This is the return of your divine inheritance. The thief who stole from you will feel this. They will wake up feeling drained, confused, and empty. The very energy they were siphoning from you will be gone, and they will be left with only their own emptiness. Do not feel pity for them. This is the consequence of their own actions. Your focus must be on you. Your focus must be on stewarding this incredible gift of returned energy. Do not waste it. In the first 24 hours of your new freedom, make one bold decision you have been putting off. Send the email. Make the phone call. Start the project. Use this initial, powerful surge of restored energy to set a new course for your life. Just last week, a man named David from Austin, Texas, who had been watching these messages, felt this exact shift. His life had been a series of almosts. He was a musician, brilliant and talented, but every record deal, every opportunity, had crumbled at the last minute for years. He followed this exact instruction, he performed the ritual and claimed his power. The very next morning, he woke up and wrote a song in 10 minutes, a song that flowed out of him like water. He recorded it on his phone, a simple acoustic version. On a whim, he sent it to a music blogger he had tried to contact for years with no response. Within an hour, the blogger replied. He said he had an inexplicable urge to open that specific email. He loved the song. He posted it. By the end of the day, it had gone viral. 2 days ago, 3 record labels contacted him. Do you understand? The talent was always his. But the vessel was stealing his favor, his luck. When it shattered, his destiny was unlocked. It is your turn now. This is not a story about someone else. This is a preview of your own testimony. I want you to find one person in your life who you know is carrying a heavy weight. Someone whose light seems dimmed, whose shadow also seems to be lagging behind. Do not explain this to them in detail. They may not be ready to hear it. But you can be a messenger. Send this video to them with only these 5 words: your season of delay is over. You will be the angel on their path, the confirmation they have been praying for. As you help them, your own blessing will be multiplied. Now, go back to the start of this video. Listen to it again. The first words I spoke will sound completely different to you now. You will hear the secret truth I just revealed hidden between the lines. A message that was there all along, waiting for you to be ready to receive it. Something you missed will strike you with the force of a lightning bolt. If you believe this, if you feel this truth in your bones, if you are ready to live in perfect sync with your own powerful destiny, to be free from the thief of your joy, and to reclaim the fortune that is rightfully yours, then seal this prophecy with divine fire. Type Amen in the comments. Not as a hopeful wish, but as a final, victorious roar. Amen.